guys, my name is Monica and welcome to my channel. Long time no see, you guys. It has been about 2 months since I made my last video and so much has happened in our world since then. I didn't really know what to say or how to start this, but I didn't want to make a video without acknowledging this. As we all know, there is such a devastating war happening in Ukraine right now. And it can just feel super helpless, not knowing what to do, not knowing why this just senseless act of evil is happening. And I just want to let the people of Ukraine know that I support them. And one way of me showing that support is I've decided to start a fundraiser on my Instagram. I did not come up with this idea. A fellow reseller on Instagram actually did a fundraiser as well. I'm going to link the shop below so that you can check that one out. This is going to be a raffle style auction, and it is going to be for this beautiful white butterfly taxidermy. Not only did I think that this was gorgeous, but when I looked up the meaning of the white butterfly, there's many symbolisms, but one of them actually means peace. And that is definitely my prayer and our prayer for Ukraine, for there to just be peace right now and that this war would just be put to an end. I thought that this was just a great reminder of what we are all wanting and praying for Ukraine right now. In the next couple of days, I will be posting this on my Instagram as a fundraiser. Basically, how it's going to work is each raffle ticket is going to be $5, and however much you donate, that's the amount of tickets that you will get. So just DM me on Instagram with a screenshot of your receipt so that I know how much you donated, and then I will put you down for that amount of tickets. And 100% of the proceeds will be going to the organization that I choose. I will pick one randomly selected winner and I will ship this to that winner for free. So if you guys are interested in being a part of this fundraiser, then definitely check out my Instagram. I'll leave the link below so that you can find this post. And if you choose to do so, then you can donate on there. I just wanted to share this with you guys and let you know that this is what I am trying to do to show my support. And I hope that you guys will consider joining me in this fundraiser. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. And yeah, I'm just going to continue with the rest of my video now. So I don't think that I have shared on here before, but I am actually a military wife. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you may notice that I go to Florida a lot. And that's because that's where my family is. And I stay with them usually around a month at a time while my husband is doing some training. So I was there this past month and I definitely did some thrifting while I was there. I honestly just think that Florida thrifting is insanely better than where I'm located right now. I definitely found a lot of goodies and I'm honestly very excited about this. I've already started decorating with these pieces. And also that's another video that I'm going to be doing, is just showing you guys how I styled these pieces in my home. The first half I'm going to show you is going to be the things that I picked up for my own house, and then the second half is going to be things that I picked up for my store. If you didn't know, I do have a online shop on Instagram. I'll put the link down below. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into this haul. One of the main things that I was looking for was like paintings and just art, anything that I could hang up on my wall. And I was actually pretty lucky. I found several awesome pieces of art. All right, so the first thing that I picked up was this beautiful piece of art. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. There we go. It is definitely more, I would say, like mid-century style, but I was so excited when I found this. I grabbed it as fast as I could, and the colors are just really, really pretty. I like that it's more of a muted tone, so it still fits into my home style very nicely. The frame is beautiful. I like that even on the back there is a rough sketch of what they were going to paint. But yeah, I just love the composition of this and everything about it. I already have it hanging up in my like kitchen dining room area. So thought that was beautiful. And I paid, I believe, like $8.99 for that. I don't remember the exact price, but somewhere around there. So the next piece of art that I picked up was this beautiful oil painting right here. I've been wanting to find an oil painting with fruit on it, and so when I saw this, I could not resist. I believe it was $5.99, and yeah, I just really liked the darker, moodier vibe of this painting, and I already have this hung up in my dining room as well. The canvas is definitely like peeling. It's not in great condition, but I don't know, I didn't really mind it. I was just a sucker for this, so I grabbed this. The next thing that I found was this framed print right here. I love how just aged and vintage this print is. There's a really big glare, but there's just some fruit and some bugs on this little branch right here, and I just thought this was stunning, and I can't wait to find a place for it in my house. One thing I'm a little concerned about on the frame is I think that there might be a little bit of mold on the back of here, so I might have to take the print out of here, which sucks because the frame's super cool. But if you know me, you know that I freak out over mold and I just can't really deal with it. So I'm gonna have my husband take a look at this, and if it's mold, then the frame is gonna go. But I just honestly thought the print was stunning and I could not leave it behind. This was $8.99, but I'm pretty sure it was 50% off on the green tags. And I'm not sure if I got my military discount on top of that or not. I'm gonna say it was around $4 for this one. So the last art piece that I picked up was this sweet little floral print in this cute minimal frame, and it doesn't have anything to hang it up with, so I'm gonna have to put something there so I can hang it on my wall. But yeah, I just thought that was really precious. It says $3 on it, but I know that they were having a sale, so I probably got this for like less than $2. I actually forgot that I had one more item for my wall, and it is this little chalkware horse head. It didn't have a tag on it, so she gave it to me for 99 cents, and I honestly could not pass that up. Not quite sure where I'm gonna put him yet, maybe the bathroom, but I just thought it would be a cute little kitschy knickknack to throw up on the wall. This isn't art, but I am planning on putting it up on my wall, so I guess I'll just share these now. So I picked up 2 straw hats. They look like this, and my plan is to just stack them on top of each other on my wall. This one feels pretty well made, has a little bow on it as well, and I'm pretty sure this didn't have a tag either, and she gave it to me for about $1.99. So I scored on that. Because Goodwill, I don't know if you guys have realized, but they are marking up their prices. So I got this one for $4.99. This one is more of a like paper straw flimsy hat, but it was super cute with the blue and white striped ribbon there. And yeah, I just thought this would look really sweet hanging up on my walls. So I am really getting into Crocs recently. I'm still on the hunt for a really big Croc for a good deal. They go for a lot of money, so whenever I'm scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, it's usually just out of my budget. But when I was at Goodwill, I stumbled upon this Croc, and this is the biggest one that I have found yet. There are a lot of chips on this bad boy, like a lot. But honestly, I didn't really mind, and you know, the aged chippy look is in, right? It just makes it more vintage and adds character. So I currently have a plant in this, and it's just sitting on my floor. I got this for, I think it was probably around like $6. So pick that up. I apologize if the lighting is getting a lot darker. The sun is currently hiding away. I totally forgot that I had 2 other things in the car, so I had to run out and go grab those. My mom and I went to a couple of estate sales, and honestly, they were all pretty much duds, but I did find this picture right here. I don't know if it's like ironstone or whatnot, but there's a ton of crazing on this bad boy. I have not cleaned this up yet. This was $8, except I'm pretty sure it was 50% off. I only paid $4 for this one. And the next item I was super stoked to find. So my mom and I went to this one thrift store that we really don't go to very often. They are a bit of a pricier thrift store, but this day that we went, there was a manager special and they were having 50% off of their furniture. and I saw this piece and could not believe it because I literally just saw this at an antique mall and loved it, but it was like $100. So it is this marble and brass plant stand. It was $40, but 50% off of that. So I got this for 20 bucks. And I'm very excited. I need to clean it up and figure out where I'm going to put it in my house. But what a steal, honestly. I was really stoked to find this. I'm very into marble these days, and brass is a classic. So with the two mixed together, I could not pass it up. So I picked up these two when my mom and I went to an antique mall. But these are just different streets of Paris. And that's what it says on the back. And I paid $8 for each of these. The next thing that I got while we were at that antique mall was this beautiful alabaster and brass lamp. It does work. I tested it out when I got home. But look, there's like little fish heads where the feet are. It's super cute. I just need to find a shade for it. But yeah, I just thought that this was gorgeous. It was made in Italy and I got it for around $13. So I can't wait to decorate with this. Also found these two candlesticks. I just really liked the shape of these. They're short and stout and really cute and just different from all the other taper candles that I have. So I thought that these would make a cute little addition to my collection. So I found this pillowcase. And if you know me, you know that I'm a sucker for blue and white, and I thought that this was just very English cottage-esque. And did I already say I got it for my guest bedroom? Well, I got it for the bed in there. It said on the package that this is for a standard pillow, but I think this is a king size. So I might have to buy a new pillow to fit this. I think it was like $4.99. I also picked up this quilt right here. It is just a raggedy, tattered quilt. I really like the color of it though. It's kind of like a peachy tan color. So I know it's weird, but my husband's family, they had an old tattered quilt that they used for the beach. And ever since then, I had a dream of having my own tattered quilt for the beach or a picnic at a park. So when I found this, I thought it was perfect. It was $10, and yeah, I already washed it up. I stripped it and then I just threw it in the wash on the sanitizing cycle. So I think it is pretty much as clean as it can get now, and I'm excited to use this in the future. So the next thing that I found was this little ceramic pedestal dish. Just has this red floral detailing on it. It's really pretty. I originally got it for myself, but I might end up putting this in my store. I'm just not really sure where I would even put this in my house, so this might be going into my shop. I know that pedestals are really popular right now, so I think that this will do well. Yeah, I'm on the fence about it. Maybe for me, maybe for my shop. And the last thing that I picked up for myself was actually this basket right here. And I know I have a lot of laundry baskets already, but I really just wanted this straw one to put folded clothes in here and be able to distribute it to our dressers like this. I just thought it was cute. I haven't been able to find one of these baskets where I live, so found it in Florida. There are quite a bit of pink marker stains on it, but I figured it's just for laundry. It's fine. So that was everything that I picked up for me. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the things that I got for my store. So I picked up this at like a vintage market. It is just a plastic ornate frame with a really pretty floral print on the inside. Yeah, I just thought this would look really precious hanging on someone's wall, either alone or as part of a gallery wall. I picked up two mirrors for my store. This Circle Studio Pottery mirror. It is missing the hanger portion, so I was thinking about cutting up some leather and kind of working that in here. I love all of the neutral tones on here. Really pretty handmade mirror. And the second mirror that I picked up was just this small faux like wicker mirror. And this one's cool because it even has a little stand on the back. It would probably make a really great vanity mirror. So I grabbed this tray. I think this is one of the most beautiful trays that I have ever seen. It has this plexiglass right here, and then underneath is this really beautiful like embroidered floral detailing. It has a wooden trim with brass detailing, brass handles, and then the back is kind of like this vinyl, leathery kind of material, but it's just honestly stunning, and I'm so happy that I found this, and this is just gonna look so beautiful in one of your homes. The next thing that I found is this, is this cast iron pot right here. I loved the hobnail detailing and the little handle. It comes with a little hot plate as well. It is pretty rusty, and if you guys have any tips on how to get rust off of cast iron, please let me know. I probably need to oil it, but yeah, if you guys could let me know, I would really appreciate it. But I just think that this is really pretty, and I know that like cast iron pieces like this are pretty popular right now, and I can just imagine this sitting on like a stack of books on a table, and I just think that it would make a really pretty statement piece. I do not know about the functionality of this. I personally wouldn't really use it to make tea with, but more of just a decor item. And at the same antique mall that I found a couple of things for myself, I found this brass and enamel chamber stick. And after doing my research, it looks like this is a French antique. I'm not 100% positive on how to ID this though. So if you guys have any information on this, please also let me know. I would really appreciate it. But it's gorgeous. I love the bright colors on it. It's really stunning. This is just a statement piece candle holder for sure. So the next thing that I found was this set of ceramic little quails. If I can show you guys. There we go. I thought that this would just look super sweet sitting as a little family on top of a shelf or something. Very simplistic, but beautiful nonetheless. All right, I found this brass duck right here. Pretty big figurine. There is quite a bit of rust and patina happening on his leg. He may have been an outside duck. And then also the Goodwill sticker left its stain. I might brasso this bad boy up just to freshen him up a little bit. But yeah, I just thought that he was super cute, so I picked him up. One thing that I've been on the lookout for have been pedestal bowls. So I did find this ceramic one, but then at Goodwill, I was just walking down, minding my own business, and I stumbled upon these two brass pedestal bowls sitting right next to each other. So this one is a really pretty scalloped etched pedestal bowl, and then this one is like a really pretty enamel cutout, also scalloped pedestal bowl. So found these two, and I just think that they're so gorgeous. Can't wait to put them in my shop. I can just imagine, again, on a stack of books, just sitting there, just being a statement piece, you know? So yeah, I was super excited to find these. Apparently I'm just on the brass kick right now because the last item that I have to show you guys is this brass easel. I've sold a smaller one of these before, but this one is much larger, has a little kickstand, made in India. This part's a little wobbly, but I could probably tighten it with the screws right here. But yeah, I just thought this would look really pretty, showcasing a print, possibly even a plate. But yeah, I just thought that was really gorgeous. I'm just like really into ornate stuff like this. And obviously my shop is reflective of me and my style. So if you guys are into that, then I think you're really going to enjoy what my shop has to offer. So there actually is one item that I was not able to bring back with me, and I'm going to post it here so that you guys can see, but it is such a gorgeous candelabra. It has 20 arms. It's made out of some kind of heavy metal, and it is just a stunner. When I found it at Goodwill, I grabbed it as fast as I could, and I made a whole TikTok about it if you guys want to check that out. I was super excited to find it, but it is a big bulky piece, and there was no way that I was able to bring that back with me along with our dogs and all this other stuff. So sadly I did have to leave that behind, but my next trip, hopefully I can bring that back home with me. All right, you guys, so that was everything. I know that was a lot, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and definitely be on the lookout for future styling videos. I want to do that with these pieces. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys did too. Comment down below what your favorite piece was. I would love to know. Also, don't forget about the fundraiser that I am doing for Ukraine. Please head over to my Instagram account within the next couple of days, and I will hopefully have that up and running. If you haven't already, it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to my channel and even hit that like button. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!